Go.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bo Race coming live from the Middle East. It's your boy Deacon Duro with Reverend Flip today. Sunday service. Alhamdulillah. Namaste, Namaskar.
Thank you, Deacon Duro, for
What's
jumping
going
in.
on? Oh man,
Show your cup real quick.
salute, big dog. Salute, man.
Shout to the chat. Good morning to everybody. Good afternoon to Bo Rakes.
Mm-hmm.
6 p.m. It's hard to get Bo Rakes in the building at a decent time. He don't know how to act. How things going over there?
Oh man, I ain't got no complaints, bro. I ain't got no complaints.
What the hell was that shirt?
Oh, it's my homeboy shirt. My homeboy Q. Eastside Q. He got his movement. Prostitutes don't give change. You know what I mean? Hold on, I gotta give my homeboy a shout out. Hold on.
World famous Chicken Shack mug. Flip Fly Sports Bar. Make sure you get your mug, get your Paradise Life shirt, get your Chicken Shack shirt, get your Flip Flop shirt. All on deck.
My homeboy here for a good time, not a long time.
I'm gonna have to get one of those.
Right on front is the prostitutes. Prostitutes don't give change. You know what I mean?
I definitely gonna need one of those shirts.
Yeah, at prostitutes don't give change. What PDGC on Instagram one. Yeah.
So look, we had a show on Wednesday. Myself and Zoe, Barber's World.
Okay, that's what's up.
Talking about relationships abroad, and I got to get your advice.
Oh, come on, man.
You come from a different angle. So Deacon Duro, give us your outlook on relationships abroad, any country, or when dudes deal with women abroad. How do you feel about that side of things when dudes are back home, but they dealing with a woman abroad?
Man, like one of my homegirls in Sosua, right? That I hang out with, she's telling me she's going to get a breast reduction, right? Coñazo, hola. So she said she's going to get a breast reduction, right? And the breast reduction is like a step, right? So I'm telling her, a man that's gonna give you $1,000, he ain't gonna pay for no English classes. He ain't gonna help you get in a house. It's just a lot of these cats, they leave America and go to these countries and create them a future. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing if you get a little girl, you like a girl, you was tired or you there for 2 or 3 months. What you paying for a woman is time. You don't want no woman who's got some business about herself because she gotta go work. So if your woman you dealing with ain't got nothing but time, she either got 2 or 3 boyfriends in the States because her girls in West Union. So you just dealing with her when you get there. Now, if a girl ain't got shit to do, she always available. What is she? How does she get money? You know what I mean?
I've said that.
So my biggest thing is like with Bianca, right? I got a woman I can relate to, and I tell everybody get somebody you can relate to. But me and Bianca just have kids. I know she would take care of herself if I get hit by a bus tomorrow.
Hit by a bus?
You know what I mean?
That's how you plan on going. That's how you plan on going out.
Man, if I get drunk walking the street, get hit by a bus, I know my woman can hold the family down. I know she ain't gonna be selling no tail to take care of the family. So, it's kind of like if this woman was financially stable or come from a good family, would she deal with you? You know what I mean? Like, because anybody can get low hanging fruit. But can you get you a doctor, a lawyer? But then again, doctor, lawyer don't make a lot of money. But on the flip side of that, we are men, we make our own money, so we don't really need money from women. But at the same time, you want to be able to be with a woman who has something to bring to the table, who can hold her own, and who's not a bill. You know, you just paying. You know, you creating a bill for yourself. You dealing with a woman who ain't got nothing to offer other than some looks or some tail.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I totally agree with that. And here's my thing. What you said is right, because I tell people, how did she get money before you met her? How did she survive before you met her? A lot of people can't answer that. You know what I'm saying? How did this woman eat? She ain't got no food in the fridge right now, but how did she eat before you met her? You know what I'm saying?
I tell people all the time, I only pay for English classes and gym classes. If one little chick I know from whatever country, DR, whatever, she said, "Oh, I need some money." I said, "I'm not paying anything that for the bills you created, but I will pay for a gym membership so you lose some weight. I will pay for an English class so you can learn English and create your own, you know, job or some kind of income."
Gotcha.
And so, like, when you be 100 with chicks, it's like, look, let's say my homegirl I'm talking to, how I just paid for her English class, right? She got 3 or 4 dudes in the States that send her money on the regular, and that's how she survived. But she'll be honest with me like that, but she won't be honest with them like that. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Yeah. So she always gonna have 3 or 4 dudes from America sending her money that got, you know, feel some kind of way about her. But I'm just a homie.
But you know what though? I've said it before in my experience here, and I'll say it again. When it comes to the quote unquote street chicks, whatever. I heard a chick say this before. If you ain't got 3 or 4 gringos sending you money, you a lazy mofo. You know what I'm saying? They got to do. Right. I mean, dudes are sending money. And let me tell you something. Some of you guys watching right now. Some of your best friends ain't telling you right now they sending money.
Right.
Real talk. They definitely telling you.
They sending money, man. But then they don't know how to date or deal with, let's say, a woman like Zara who's not working in the street, who hasn't worked in the street. They don't know how to approach her. Mm-hmm. They would bring up money or try to, you know, make an advance to get, you know, but
and that's another thing. Every girl's not working. That's a big misconception. Every single girl's working.
Right.
I think the biggest thing for me is that I see guys, you know, the guys want, a lot of guys want girls with jobs, the bartenders and stuff, which I tell guys, when you deal with a bartender, they know everything. They know more than everybody in the street knows because they see everything and hear everything.
They know all the chicks you deal with.
They know everything. Like they know every detail of your life because someone come and told them.
Right.
But a lot of them just want to be with a girl that has a job, thinking, oh, she got a job.
Right.
But you know, in my experience, you got some girls that got jobs that is in the street. So you never really know. You know,
there's 3 levels to it. You got the girls that work in the street. You got the girls who work in the bars who still getting benefits from guys. They might have a main 1 or 2 boyfriends. They cycle out, and you won't see them in the street. You won't see them at the bars. You won't see them at the clubs. But they still got somebody looking out for them. Exactly. You ain't the only.
I agree with that. Now Deacon do wrong or Senior do wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got going on? Because I don't want to take too much of your time. I know this your day off, so I don't want to bother you too much. Mm-hmm. Anything else while you're here you want to say to the people as far as just talking about you, what you got going on, relationships, anything? I asked you to come on to start the show to get on some relationship itch, but I ain't talked to you in a while as far as on live. So anything you want to let the people know?
Man, you know, since I'm like the only cat that has a wife or a significant other, or spouse that travels and dabbles, you know, I'm like a relationship therapist and relationship counselor. So I see a lot of guys, you know, in the group chats, they'll post the girl they paid for, but won't post their old lady. You know what I mean? Like how I'm living back home is how I'm living abroad. You know what I mean? Like if I was messing with bad chicks abroad, I was messing with bad chicks back home.
I try to tell them.
So I don't go to another country, you know, just like every country you go to, let's say for example, you have the military, you have the contractors, you have other DOD or other entrepreneurs who come in and out of town. And the girls here are Filipino, they're African, they're Arabic. They know you work on a base, and like they own Tinder here, they own Tag, they own the same website. The hustle don't change, the country just changed, right? So we was in the office the other day, and one guy, he's like, man, damn, some girl just text me from Tag. Come to find out, it's dude across from us, one of his girls, and he get his panties in a bunch because he's like, damn, she said she was only dealing with me, she wasn't dealing with nobody else. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear.
Yep.
But like with somebody like me who lived there, when I see the niggas posting in the groups or like little orgies or whatever they had with different girls, I'd be at the beach drinking with them girls. I'd be at your bar hanging out drinking with them girls. I'd be, I'm dropping them off at Western Union to get that check from them.
You give them a ride to the woo.
I got to give them a ride to the woo because they're going to buy the first bottle of rum. Like, I don't want them to stop sending money. But then I got some homies, they come over there, they get a girl. Let's say a man that comes from a mother and father background, right? He's used to being in that setting. So he's going to find him a steady woman over there. But then them niggas be taking care of the whole family. They be building their grandma house, their mama house, and putting them up. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And when you go out of town, I'm over there, nigga, with my feet kicked up on your sofa. Watch the telemundo.
Don't put the feet on the sofa, bro. Come on. Show a little respect.
They'll do it to me.
F your couch. Shout out to Cousin Skrill. I'm gonna get to the chat in a minute, guys. But no, you know what? I've said it before. There was a young lady who some dude bought her a whole living room set, whole bedroom set, and she asked me to break into bed. Here's what it is.
Wrong? No. You're not wrong. You're doing your duty.
It would be done to me, so I don't mind doing it to someone else.
Listen.
Pay it forward.
Listen, bro. I tell this story all the time, man, and that's why I say kissing and telling should be a felony. Kissing and telling should be a felony. Like when the guys be posting their chick, posting this, nigga, we all got pics of that chick or somebody we know got pics of that chick.
Man.
Especially, and you listen, I'm gonna say this and you can correct me if I'm wrong. When you live there, you be there long enough, the chicks at some point gonna choose you. It could be one of your buddy girls, somebody that come by the bar, somebody say what's up, and then they're gonna play their role. They're not gonna say nothing, but they're gonna say, hey, yo, I'm feeling your vibe. Let's get a bottle of rums or Presidente to take me to P-Town.
That's 100%. Now, I do want to get into something while I got you here because I found this shit real funny, and I was gonna save it till you got over. But I'm gonna do it now because it was hilarious to me. I was literally in my bed in tears. So there's a new show on Netflix.
Right.
It's called the Scammer Special, or what is it called? I don't know. It's called a Scammer Special or something like, or how people scam, or how to, whatever the case may be, right?
Right.
So I'm watching it. Now let me go real quick. I want to go over with this. I had to watch it twice because it made me laugh so long. So basically, there's different scams that have been going on since the early days.
Correct.
There was a dude named General Gregor McGregor. He was one of the early scammers back in the 1800s.
Right.
He literally had people buying money from another country that was supposed to be surrounded by water. That was supposed to be between Brazil and Nicaragua, but there was no country there.
Yeah, there wasn't no country there.
He made what is to be in today's money something like $2 billion scamming people.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So I was crying because basically the scams go like this, and I didn't know this. These are one of this particular one I'm about to say is one of the scams, but it's funny. So Ponzi scheme, for you guys that don't know, Ponzi was a real person. He started the whole Ponzi scheme. That's why it's named after him. pyramid schemes, but
multi-level marketing.
Multi-level marketing, but some of those can actually be real if there's actually a product.
Correct.
Pump and dump schemes, which a lot of Bitcoin stuff like that. Advanced fee schemes, like the Prince of Nigeria. If you give him some money, he can get his money. That Nigerian prince, you know.
Right.
They said bad actors, snake oil system. Then this is when that caught my attention, and I literally laughed so hard I believe I woke the neighbors up.
Right.
Coaching schemes. I did not know this was a scam. I thought people coach.
Bro.
Coaching schemes is one of the biggest scams in the world.
Everybody needs somebody to be a follow. Everybody needs to follow, bro.
Like, I did not know this. Why am I behind the curve?
The same people that watch Love and Hip Hop got life coaches. What's the dude like Derrick Jackson? He was like a relationship coach, self-proclaimed. And you can become a real live scammer coach type motherfucker.
That is crazy.
But so many people fall into it.
Here's the thing, though. As in the coaching scheme got so in depth, you insist your scam is not a scam. You always insisting it's not a scam. Mm-hmm. And then there's a lot of, they call it puffery, where
buffers and puffers.
What the Bo? I literally was in tears because there's certain YouTubers that are coaches, and I didn't know this was a scheme, whatever it is.
It's a scam.
I'm a life coach, but I don't charge. I give you advice. I don't charge for it. I give you advice, stuff like that. That comes from the personal trainer day, because the personal trainer kind of is a therapist. I deal with you one-on-one. It's basically a therapy session while we're working out. I know more about you than your family kind of knows about you as a personal trainer, because I'm with you all the time and we're talking all the time.
Right.
But I never knew that the coaching scheme was such a big thing. Well, and I'm watching people sell it, and I go, so this is a scam the whole time? Like, it's
a niche market that a lot of people, it's like, all right, you was a personal trainer, right? Let's say you was a personal trainer you was an owner-operator personal trainer at your gym, right?
Yeah.
All right, you motivating everybody. You got the gift of gab, right? You preaching that shit, you doing that shit. Now, you're selling memberships. So you sell 1,000 memberships. Only 100 people are gonna come to the gym faithfully, but they still gonna keep a recurring membership.
Recurring charge.
Per charge. And so those are the recurring charge. Weight loss, recurring charge. You know, look at Kevin Samuels. He got women coming to his show every day. Not saying that it's a scam, but it's the same thing. They're coming back to have that fuck.
Yeah, it's weird because, like I said, I don't know about scamming. I can't scam people because I believe where I'm from, stealing. If you take all right, let me make this clear before someone takes it the wrong way. Where I'm from, we take it and let you know we took it. We don't scam you. We don't swindle you. If I want this mug, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna say, "Greg got it. Come back and get it." So but I'm not in all that.
A scammer that's why I can never be a pimp. You gotta be real patient, have a lot of patience to be a pimp. You gotta have a lot of patience to be a scammer. You gotta have the gift of gab. You know, you gotta finesse, and you gotta be wary of the people who speak so well, and you know, on the Don King or the T.I. verbiage.
all those big words where you just get confused. Be like, okay, whatever you say.
$29.95.
I saw a thing on Instagram the other day, and the dude was talking to T.I. He said, I want you for a feature. And he's don't do all the big words. I don't want the big words. I want the little words. I just want I just want the little words. He said, I don't want the big words, T.I.
All right, Greg. Let's open up the chat, man. See what
you know what? Let's get to this chat. Let's get to this chat. But I'm gonna say I gotta do one thing real quick. Shout out to Reggie BX, Dirty Workers. Smooth, appreciate you. Y'all hit that like button. Get notifications. All right, let me get some of these comments. But I do want to give a quick plug to the Chicken Shack.
Okay. You sell chicken.
Well, hold on. Can I do my commercial?
Okay, go ahead.
If you want to eat your food and don't be all in the videos, all on YouTube, all on Instagram, come to the Chicken Shack.
Oh, okay. That's how we doing in the Chicken Shack.
Felicia Jordan, what's good? La Chiva, what up? Let me get to these comments. Hold on. We got some good comments in here, too.
All right.
Fox was good. Yeah, Fox came through for a quick trip. You guys got any questions for Deacon Do Wrong? Let them know. Big 10, what up? Shout out to all the members. Apex on his way here. Pete Jack, what up? My guy from Queens, what up? Skrilla in the building. Ant, what's good? $29 in the building.
I need to link with Skrilla, man. I'm finna drop my mixtape, man. Loafers and L-shaped sofas, man.
Skrilla, I hope you got beats for that album. That's something Skrilla said right here. Can you see that comment, Breaks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to say something real quick because this is crazy. Mayor Sosua. He's still alive. He's still alive. He is in a video for every restaurant. I have seen 3 videos of him eating food at every restaurant going, oh, man, oh, this is so good. Like, Mayor, stop it. What up, y'all? Stop it.
Hey,
all right, man.
You can always tell when he didn't pay for it.
I'm about to say, he didn't pay for none of those meals.
You can always tell. Shout out to Mayor. Shout out to Mayor for getting his hang on, man.
And by the way, I want to tell the people now, I'm gonna say it again. I'm planning, and I'm gonna just throw this out there, but me and you already talked about it, but I'm gonna throw it out there because it's not ready yet. Are you okay? Low Rakes, and I believe Kirkwood, my boy Cortez, we are, when hopefully Bo Rakes gets his ass down here. Yeah. I'm working on getting the land right now, as Bo Rakes instructed me to. Paradise Life 1. I'm actually, what Bo Rakes did, I told him before, I loved the idea, and I was down with the idea from jump. I thought it was a great idea. He did a little bit better than what my plan was. Trust me, what you're doing is dope. But Paradise Life 1 is going to be another project that Bo Rakes is going to be working on along with his project soon. So stay tuned for that.
And I want to say this shout out to everybody, man, that behind the scenes that's been contacting me and just wanted to build. And I want to say this. So a lot of people know the power of YouTube, right? The power of capitalizing off the platform. With me,
I got background noise.
A lot of it.
Nah, nothing to.
Is your phone music playing?
Hold on, I'll mute myself right now. Go ahead. Hold on. My bad. Go ahead.
All right, man. Dre the Great, man. Appreciate it, bro. But what I'm saying is a lot of people, when I started my channel, I know I could have been in Sosua every day and showing ass, showing girls, and showing things like that, what everybody's doing. And everybody had a YouTube channel before I did, and everybody has a YouTube channel now. And shout out to Major Lifestyle, shout out to Ed Kane, shout out to, a lot of guys that's getting those views, man. And I like what Ed Kane is doing with picking guys up and dropping people off as far as capitalizing on your thing. And I be trying to tell people passive income, get money 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ways. I don't post a lot of videos, but people, I'm gonna say this for the people who are watching, who post just girls, or get that type of revenue from that. That's cool, but if nobody knows you from your YouTube channel, it's kind of hard to capitalize off that. Like, you can sell T-shirts and make some money. You can sell, people come to flip-flops, and so they may not, put money on his chat, but they may come in as soon as they come to town and buy a beer or buy everybody shots or whatever. So you gotta have a platform that's making money. Like, if you got a business and you got a YouTube channel and your business failing, you're doing something wrong, man. You're doing something wrong. So I just want to thank everybody that's with the campaign, and I've been able to sell 4 of my units before groundbreaking. So I just want to say the power of a YouTube channel, of a platform. Like, anybody can get likes or views, but what's the use of having 50,000 subscribers when you don't have 100 people supporting your campaign? Reggie, what up, bro?
Hey, you know what though, Bo? I gotta say, do you still hear background noise?
No, I'm good now. I don't hear it now.
Okay, nothing changed. Anyway, I want to say that you're actually 1,000% right, because for me, the power of YouTube is different. Yes, the merch. Listen, I sell merch. Believe it or not, merch does more for me than anything, which is great. I love selling my merch, but I also love people wanting to be in my merch. Mm. But also, what makes me feel this high, this big, is when someone says, I got on a plane because of you. I got a passport because of you. The money, the financial part is great.
Right.
When we selling merch and doing events and stuff like that, that's great.
Right.
But knowing I changed somebody's life, that's actually worth more than money to me. My person, for this guy right here, that's more than all the merch in the world, because I know someone got off, watched my video, got off their ass, got a passport, booked the flight, booked the hotel, and made a life-changing decision. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot to me, right?
That means a lot to me too, and shout out to my people, Danny and his wife, that came from Canada and bought a spot down there, and I'll be able to go to their house and get some Jamaican food, just all the people that make my life easy, like being over here and having Zara do things, having Kirkwood do things, have my other realtors do things. Hey,
stop using Zara without calling my phone first, please. Thank you.
Oh man, but I be telling people all the time, like, beefing is cool, beefing is whatever, but beefing will mess up your brand. Thanks. And a lot of times with me, even with the comments, I was just trolling, and shout out to Cardell, shout out to Aaron over there in Black Men's Travel. I just posted my fake Rolex.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Man, the niggas like busting my balls. But like, I bought the Rolex to give to the nigga that be helping me cut grass. He wanted a fake Rolex. You know what I mean? Unc wanted a fake Rolex, so I got it for that. And I'm just posting in the group trolling, and all the niggas like, "Oh, you're gonna get robbed. Why would you do that to get robbed?" Like, nigga, I've been to 30-some goddamn countries. I ain't been motherfucking robbed. I'm not wearing a goddamn fake ass Rolex fucking watch. Shit.
Hey, look, bring me one of them fake Rolex. I'll cash app. Bring one of them fake Rolex. I'll send you a cash app. I'll be over here like this, like Mason Buffy.
Hold on, man. Let me find my fake Rolex, man. Hold on, man.
Man, shout to Black Man Travel, shout to Aaron, shout to Cardell, shout to Cano, the homies, man. Shout to all those guys, man. The travel community is a dope community. Shout to Cap D, Bo Rakes, the reason he got his passport. That's what's up. Calico, I ain't wore fitted in a while, but I think it's 7.5. I think my fitted last fitted I got was 7.5 or 7 3/4, something like that.
I can't find my Rolex right now, man. But don't worry
about it. You lost it already?
Man, I don't even know where it's at, big dog. Oh, shout out to Cap D, man. Shout out to Cap D, man.
I also want to say something. I want to say something because I'm going when you take off. I'm going into this today. about friendships and relationships. For you guys that don't know, I consider Bo more than a friend. I consider him a brother. Like me and him, you may see us on these lives and all that, but me and him really talk behind the scenes. He gets on my nerves sometimes, but we really talk behind the scenes. We have a lot of conversations. He has literally talked down Southside Flip from going off the roof. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I tell guys, there's certain people I can say, you're a friend like no other. You ever seen the movie 300 where he goes, you're the best general, but there's no friend better. You know what I'm saying? So I consider Bo one of those people. Is a great guy. Keeps me level-headed at times. Gets in my ear, tells me I'm wrong, even though I know I'm right. But I'm wrong, but I could have been right. But you know, for you guys, think it's not just YouTube. This guy has supported me even when he didn't have to. He talked ish about me even when he didn't have to. He showed me love even when he didn't have to. So it's an up and down relationship, but I love the brother. And for that reason, I got nothing but love for him, and anything he does, he has got my full support. And which is why for Paradise Life 1, I'm going through this guy right here to get things done. So you will be seeing more life, more business, more things going. Because when you made a comment on the last live you were on, thank you for coming on last time, about going through you and doing everything right. And I said, hey, you know what? Who better than someone who's already done it or doing it, whatever the case may be.
You know, my biggest thing is, and a lot of people, they know they hit the Instagram, they hit the Facebook, or they hit, you know, shoot me an email, and I'm more than happy to, you know, help people out, because what you got going on don't stop what I got going on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And you know that from straight, hey man, you selling, hey man, bro, I know you're trying to do some cigars, let's go over here. Hey bro, I just got these cigars for this price. Hey, hit these off. You know what I mean? Like, even some guys that's been going to build. I'll tell you who my builder is, but I'm gonna tell you at the same time, I went to 20, 30, 40 different builders till I got the right one that I can
get to that one.
Right. So you don't know, a lot of people don't know all the leg work I did to have a successful project. You know what I mean? Or it's just a lot of, not even L's. You know, sometimes you got to pay for L's to win in the end. You got to lose up in the end, you know? So, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, I always try to show up for you or show up for different people that matter to me, or, you know, because at the end of the day, I feel like my time is valuable. I don't want to be one of them cats that just be talking and shit. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I just try to show up for the people that show up for me.
But the Cash App is on the way. Don't worry about it, because I know you told me I got to send you $49.95 to join this live, so that's on the way. And by the way, cousin Skrilla, yes, you met Southside Flip, but that's your fault, Skrilla. We'll talk about that behind the scenes one day.
Man, I just want to give a shout out to Skrilla, man. Skrilla, man, you know, like we all get different motivation from different cats and shit. And when I first met Skrilla, man, we was just chopping up, you know, just talking, you know.
Skrilla the homie, man. He the homie.
Yeah, and Daoud was trying to explain to me who Skrilla was. He was like, man, you know this nigga like a pimp nigga, fast talking ass nigga, fucking chains and shit. I said, hold on, nigga. I don't know no nigga with no chains, nigga. I ain't finna be around no nigga with no chains on.
That's
you know,
that is hilarious.
I was trying to explain to me that I met Skrilla personally. That I was like, man, Skrilla my brother, bro. Skrilla my brother. It's like, it's not so many people that you gonna meet that you could genuinely say I fucks with them. Like,
exactly.
Anybody can say anything about Shawty, but I'm like, hey man, I don't know if that nigga robbed you. I don't know what his past is, but from the day I met him, he been solid with me. You know what I mean?
He good. Yeah, he good. Skrilla good. Hey, let me tell you something. Skrilla invited me to the crib. I was in the studio. Skrilla, believe it or not, a lot of people, like you said, you meet people, and it's like, I don't care what no one said about that person. Not to say no one said about Skrilla, but I don't care what no one said about that person. I'm gonna see how I feel about them. And Skrilla, me and Skrilla had such a good connection as far as the type of person he is, that he got to see Southside Flip, but in a good way, because a situation happened with him, and I felt a certain type of way, and I went to handle that on his behalf. That's why he's so South Flip. But he's a great dude, man. Spiller's a great guy. Great. I don't know if you heard his album, Dope Music. He got more music coming, so shout out to Spiller on that one.
We definitely downloaded it today. Yo, Skrilla, put that link in the chat, man. So
you know what? Give me a second.
Apple Music, man, download that shit, bro.
Skrilla, you just got a wrench. Put your link in there for the music. I just gave you a wrench. Put your link in there for the music. That's dope right there.
Yeah, I think, you know, and that's what it's about, just being creating a network. Like, you ain't gotta like me. You ain't gotta like what I do. But you gonna have to come down and sit down and have a conversation with me. I remember, and Greg, you know this to be a fact though, right? When after I was living in DR for a whole minute, but when I started a YouTube channel, everybody was calling you like, who this short, fat, funny looking nigga is with his wife?
Wait a minute. Let me tell a story real quick. So, and both seen me back in the day, you know. Shout out to Sosua James, who was in the building. You guys don't know who he is. I ain't gonna blow him up. So everybody's come holler at me for info back in the day. I had my own table of rumba back in the day, blah, blah, blah. So now I start the YouTube channel. We're almost 2.5, 3 years in the YouTube. I started not too long after you started yours. And so he's got these videos up, and I tell you guys, I don't really watch YouTube like that often. Now I do, as far as, like I said, I watch aliens and history and all that stuff. So they send me messages. Yo, who this guy? Bo Rakes? I said, what the hell are you talking about? He knows Sosua because he's talking a good, he's shucking and jiving and talking, that's my word, shucking and jiving. He's talking a good one, like he knows everything. And I go, what are you talking about? So I get the link to the video I watch, and I go, well, the homie definitely knows what he's talking about, because he's not telling no lies. He's definitely telling everything truthfully. And so later we meet in person, and sure enough, I see his old picture with dreads, and he's like, yeah, I've seen you before. I've seen you before too. But then here's the thing, y'all, this is before YouTube. He goes, but I wasn't a groupie though. I wasn't walking up to your table. I was like, what? You could have came to the table, hollered at me, da, da, da. He goes, no, I wasn't no groupie. And James over here laughing, because James remember that back in the day. He was like, I wasn't no groupie, so I wasn't walking to your table, but I saw you around, though. But it was like, people kept telling this dude Bo Rakes, I said, yo, homie know it. He knows his shit. He knows his shit. Shout out to Skrilla posting them links up there.
That was so funny. What's old boy named the white boy from New Orleans that live in Santiago?
Robert,
man. Me and Robert used to be at Four Roses back in the day, kicking it, you know, drinking and bullshitting, and never knew he knew you. You know what I mean? And you know,
that's my dude right there. That's my guy.
Yeah. And it was so funny. Like I said, I've been living in Sosua since 2013. And LP Jr., everybody, you know, can say, you know, damn, I know, you know, I was, you know, post up a day spot, but I don't do a lot of kissing and telling, so I just, you know, moving through the city at my own pace, in my own way. You know, the blessing is, you know, stressing.
I will say this though, you all miss back in the over this side. When you get, I know you said, I saw you posting, you going to Brazil and you going to Thailand. You all didn't think these plans. I don't know what you're doing, but shout the heck up.
My thing is, I just want to make good content, man. I just want to make videos. I want to go, like, I'm going to be like a black Anthony Bourdain with
Hey, listen, man. You already tried. I watched 2 of your last videos you put up. You already traveling, doing your thing. And here's the funny part, guys. You posted an old video recently, right?
Yeah, when we was in Peru.
Yes, I saw that, and I was like, that's how much content this guy has. He posted old videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, you know, when me and Bianca got together, we've traveled to probably 10, 12 countries just together. Like, and we went to Peru on some shit like, yo, I Googled the best foodie countries.
I had a baby.
And we just said, fuck, let's go to Peru. Went to Peru. Flight, got best. Younger, that was the first time class. And we flew first class to Atlanta from Peru. And, you know, just hanging out and kicking. I said, you know what? I was coming alive with my husband. I said, you know what? We've been out.
So listen, I'm gonna keep you until you say you gotta go. I'm gonna run through my Sunday service. I'm gonna keep you so you say you. First off, I gotta do a shout out. Shout to my man Henry. I think he's coming back for lunch today. He was here for breakfast. So he said this to me the other day, and it was dope. The chicken shack where they turn tricks in the back. You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song.
There you go. Come on, now, big old
shout to the homie. Also, big early happy birthday to my Aunt Charlotte. May 25th is her birthday. That beautiful blessing of an aunt of mine will be 107 years old. Shout to my Aunt Charlotte, going strong, going hard. I love her to death. She watches the show every now and then. She actually watches your show too, Bo. So shout to Aunt Charlotte. Yeah, but I'm telling you, hey, my people's watch. They go, hey, who is this guy?
Shout out to Mom Dukes too. Tell Mom Dukes I said what's up.
Shout out to Mama Flip. She's not in the chat right now. She's probably running around doing her thing. She'll be down here in a couple weeks for good. So we're actually starting our personal project, which I'll be hollering at you about that. But we're doing something as far as when she comes down, we're going to do.
All right. How many people we got in the chat right now?
We got, let me see the exact number because the thing's slow. We got 141. We only got 64 likes. Get them likes up, guys.
All right. So you got 164 people now. I need at least 50 people to tell me where the next spot I should buy my property at. I'm looking in Sosua and I'm looking in Puerto Plata in the same neighborhood, and I'm looking in Sosua. So would you guys like to have a studio, 1 bedroom, 1.5 bath in Sosua? Or would you like to have another 2 bedroom, 2.5 bath in Puerto Plata? So
I just posted a question in the chat. Go ahead, guys. Where should Bo buy his next property?
Yeah, so I'm actually going to get 2 pieces of property in Bávaro to build some with the homie, and I'm gonna get I want to do like a hotel, like a boutique hotel in Sosua with like a bar. You know what I mean? Like, because I like Palms with the homie over there. The Palms is dope. What's the homie name?
Oh, you're talking about I don't know. I know you're talking about. I forgot his name off the top of my head.
Yeah. Pardon me, bro. Your name just slipped out my motherfucking head. But Las Palmas is dope, right? I think Las Palmas is cool. I think we need more spots like that.
Yeah. Really, I like it. I like the idea.
Because I just want to create shit I like. Like, I need a bodega and I need beer in the hotel. Because sometimes, when brothers come in, they just want to go downstairs, smoke a cigar, have some beer, have a drink, and get some more food and go back upstairs.
And you know what, though? I want to say something about that. Like, here's the thing you guys don't realize, you guys watching. Bo Rakes is trying to become a real estate mogul. I just want to be a real estate mo. I'm good with that. I don't need you guys understand something. Flip Flop is not greedy at all. I don't need it all. I just want a piece of the pie. Living in a high rise. How do you say in the Jeffersons? A deluxe apartment in the sky. Yeah. That's all I care about.
Oh yeah. He got a duplex in the sky, and that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying, and what I am doing, and will continue to do. My blueprint is to buy some, sell it at a economical rate. I make money, and you get a great investment with some equity. So if you go on Point 2 Homes and you look at my project and compare it to other projects, I'm either neck and neck with them or below them. So I'm not trying to hit you over the head. I'm gonna give you a quality, product for economical price. Even swapping is
Well, it looks like right now, by what I'm doing, as a quick look in the chat. I don't know if you see the chat.
like I said.
I'm seeing the most are saying Puerto Plata. Most are saying Puerto Plata. You got a lot of Sosuas as well.
Right.
But there's a lot of people. Like, I think it's Puerto Plata first. Sosua's number 2. I seen El Coupe. I'm actually looking at El Coupe myself. Spew Towers. A lot of people are saying a lot of people saying Puerto Plata as far as your next.
Well,
there's more Puerto Plata right now for you as far as your next venture goes.
And then like to have purchased some property in Puerto Plata almost going on 4 years now, and actually to creating it the finished product now, it's like you got to have that vision, because Sosua is cool, but you'll get more bang for your buck in Puerto Plata. And then your wife, girl, chick, significant other, we right across from Playa Dorado. You can go forward, you can go golfing, you can go to the beach, you can go do have all these human luxuries, American luxuries that you're used to, then go dabble in some fuckery. You can go get your driver to pick you up from your house in Puerto Plata, drop you off in Sosua, and then by the time you drunk and can't walk by 9 o'clock, you're going back to Puerto Plata and kicking your feet up.
I want to say something though, Bo, because a lot of you guys may not know where Bo's property is at. So I've been looking for apartments. I tell you, Mom's is coming down here 2-3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
Right.
I was in it's called Doral. Is that what's called?
I'm in Cerro Verdes right here, and Doral's next door. They're in the same subdivision.
Okay, so I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah, it's big as
I
fuck.
went and looked at a house to rent, because I'm gonna rent first, and my mom's come down. We're gonna look for our spot, whatever. As I said, I'll be in touch with you on that one. But
did you see the spot I just went for $350?
No, I didn't know. I was with someone else who's checking out some spots, but I didn't know it was that big. Yeah. We drove we got in and drove another 7 minutes. I was like, wait a minute, I had no idea it was that big inside.
And it's kind of like you have to be before the curve. So the same lot that I got for a fraction of the price is triple right now.
I see.
And I just rented a 3-bedroom, 2-bath spot from Kirkwood for $350 a month in Torrealta.
Hold on. In Torrealta.
Yeah.
A house or an apartment?
It's a duplex. It's a house with 2-car garage. It's a lady downstairs, and I'm upstairs. So I got 3 bedrooms.
Me and Kirk, we're gonna have a powwow because I've been looking for the same exact thing.
It's the same setup that Kevin had with Shouty. What's tall slim dude? The boy name? We went to that party that time in Torrealta, up from the jail to the right where Calvin stayed at.
I go to parties all the time.
No, bro. When Calvin stayed up from the jail in Torrealta to the right.
Oh, Bernard's crib. Okay.
Yeah, Bernard's crib.
Oh, so it's that type of setup.
Yeah, how they was upstairs.
They upstairs. He was downstairs. Yeah.
And how they go up to the roof and they had that view.
Yeah. Okay.
I got the same setup like that.
How the hell did you remember that party? Good Lord. I got a great memory. I didn't remember that party.
I remember the real estate because if you ever see me when I go into a spot or a house, because I used to be a real estate appraiser. So I've always appraised houses. So when I go in and I see a setup, I was like, oh, yeah. This would be something dope like I would want.
Hey, you know what, though? I'm looking for something right now. Like I said, right now with my mom's, I'm looking to rent something. And then, as I said, we're either going to buy or build. We're going to decide when she gets down here.
I'm a cop a lot, and I'm going to build the same thing like Bernard crib. Like a duplex like that. But that'll be my personal crib, though, because I always got to have income property. So I'm going to stay in the upstairs and downstairs and rent out the other one. Have a pool in the back.
So at this moment, I forgot what your project is called. What is your project called?
Residential Bow.
Residential Bow. Oh, Miguel Brando in the building. Say what up to the people.
It's live, baby.
Miguel Brando in the building.
Reverend Flip.
How you doing, bro?
I hate
you can't put the Eagles on. We're gonna cut. He messed up the whole line. So Residential Bowl is all sold out. Am I correct on that?
You know, originally we started with 4, and we're gonna hold up right now because once the builder went there, we realized we could do another level. So we have 2 more units left. So one middle unit, one bottom unit. Middle is 85, the bottom is 75.
Okay, so we basically got 2 more units left. But I'm sure you'll sell those pretty
Quick.
fast.
Yeah, they're gonna be gone in a minute.
So you guys understand, hit Bo up. Bo, put your email in there if you want. Bo has 2 spots left right now in say it again, say the name again. I'm sorry, Bo.
Cerro Verde.
No, the name of your complex.
Residential Bowl.
Residential Bowl. And it's on Google. By the way, it's on Google.
Yeah.
It's on Google. So
go ahead, I'm feeling the next spot. I flex different, right? So the next spot is gonna be called Residential Bianca. I'm gonna give Bianca a spot. So,
I'm staying there for free. I already know. Hey, shout out to Bianca. I'm staying there for free. I already know that. I'm good.
Yeah. So the next spot is gonna be a tribute to the woman. So we're gonna get her a spot named Residential Bianca. And so we're gonna take that same floor plan that I have right now for the 6 units, the 2 tiers, 2 levels at the top, and do a Bianca spot. But I just think us as Americans, I feel like I know what we want. We want to be close to the beach. We want to be close to bars. We want to be close to whatever. We want to go to the fuckery. We want the fuckery to be a op. You know what I mean?
Sosua Sasquatch, shout out to him. He asked, do you have financing options?
Yes. So basically, if you can put down 30 to 40%, I'll finance the rest at anywhere between 7 to 9%.
And Bo, do me a favor while we're talking about that particular project. What is the setup? How many rooms? How many bathrooms? Give everybody the setup so they know what we're talking about.
All right. So, my background is doing Airbnbs. We've been doing Airbnbs for 5 years. So Airbnb changed our life. I've been living for free for 5 years.
Time out. And by the way, I'm witness to this. I was sitting in front of the floor with Bo and Bianca, and I saw an Airbnb business conversation, and I saw the check. I was like, "What's up, brother? How you doing? Appreciate it very much, brother." I saw the check, and I was like, "That's how much you make on Airbnb?" Go ahead, Bo. Go. I'm sorry, I had to. I'm witness to it. I saw the check.
Right. So all bullshit aside, this is what we're doing. We got one of my mans who purchased the penthouse. He put down 30%. 35%, 35 or 40%, and we finance the rest. So if you can put down half, anywhere from 35 to 40% or half, I'll finance you. But it's going to be at 7 to 9% over no more than 5 years. No more. But 4 is doable for me, but 5 is a stretch. But if you put down more, I could do you a 5. But it's also about everybody wants new construction. You can go buy a used spot for $70,000, but I'm selling you a brand new spot for $75,000. And I'm going to buy a used spot in Sosua for like $20-25 a studio, but it probably need $10-20 for a reno. It's just about what you want to do.
Got you. No. Well, you know what though? At least you have that option. So if someone doesn't have all that cash in hand, to control the TV, someone can jump in, but they got, like you said, 30% or more down, which gets you to finance. So for you guys to understand that you have to have at least, believe it or not, I'm gonna break this down in my car video. You have to have about a certain percentage. You can get financed pretty much whatever you want if you put down a certain percentage.
But my price is going to always be cheaper than a bank. You're not really finna go to DR and be financed by a bank. You got to be a wizard to do that.
And some of us are wizards. Don't tell nobody.
Right. Yeah. So I'm not mad at the cats that are, but yeah.
Don't mind. 1 second, Bo. So yeah, basically, I'm gonna go. What I was talking about today, besides the relationship stuff and that great info you just gave on the apartments and residential bowl, which I think is super dope.
Right.
I think I may buy one for $10,000 because, as they say, the homie discount. You guys hit that like button. But so today's Sunday service was basically about losing people, and I know. Well, that's it. That's why I'm glad you're still here.
Let her go.
My mindset, as you know, especially when I get in the South Side flip, is you with me or against me. There's no two ways about it. There is no middle. See, hold on. But it's the same way if you like me or you don't. There's no he's okay in the middle. It's you like me, you don't like me. It's just like that. So my biggest thing is I can't help it. Either you're with me or against me. You're rocking with us or you're not.
And you know what? You ain't got to be rocking with me. Just don't be my enemy. Because, you know, I may do something that you may not like, but it may be the best thing for me. But don't be my enemy. Or it's like sometimes people will say or do things, or I may say or do things, and somebody may give me a reaction that I didn't like or didn't deserve. But it's just like if Flip do something, or somebody come to me, hey man, that nigga Flip wilding. I say, hey man, brother.
But here's the thing, Bo. Here's the thing, though. What you're saying is right. Here's my thing. I know you 62, 6'2" at 62.
You know, I just turned 63, May 6th.
I forgot, my bad. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is
shout out to me.
Shout out to Bo. My biggest thing is make it clear who you are. If you don't rock with me, don't rock with me.
Right.
But don't act like we cool and we not. Because I'm telling you right now, sometimes you gotta clean house.
You gotta clean house.
Every now and then you gotta clean house. You have to analyze your relationships with people, realize that sometimes it ain't the best situation for you.
Right.
I'm sorry, someone text me. No matter how close you think you are to somebody, that person may not be in your best interest, or you may not be in their best interest as far as what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? The biggest thing with me is I analyze people.
Right.
If I lose you from my life, it was all love. It's all good. But
I ain't got to talk shit about you.
I hate when they talk shit and they smile in your face.
See,
that's all I hate.
But you know, I tell people all the time, I'm not responsible for your insecurities. I'm not responsible for your insecurities. I'm gonna go back to when I first got on YouTube and everybody was like, "Man, this nigga fucking up the game. He doing this, he doing that." Hey, brother. Hey, look. How I float my boat ain't got nothing to do with you.
Thank you. Just
because you can't bring your woman to where you play at, don't be mad at me.
And you know what? I heard that a lot, and it blew my mind because I was like, wait a minute. First off, I love Bianca. Bianca's a great person, period. Besides being your woman, a great person.
A big gangster.
And we kick it like she's like brother and sister. Me and her kick like brother and sister. So it's like I tell people, I go, yo, you should be lucky to have a woman that's that cool. You know what I'm saying? Bo got him a woman that's like one of the fellas as well as his lover. You know what I'm saying? Like she can literally kick it with us. Like she's one of the fellas, has no qualms about it, and then she's still Bo's woman. A lot of guys have experienced a relationship like that.
And look, I'm a nigga that's always gone, but I always take care of home. Look at me. I be on the road driving trucks. I be in DR living for 6 months. She might come visit. She might be I'm over in Afghanistan, in Kuwait right now, kicking and living and working. But I'm taking care of home. You know what I mean? Like, and I think, you know, like sometimes you be transparent with people and they can't understand. They figure out they just want to hate on. They want to hate on something they can't understand.
Exactly.
Don't hate on something you can't understand. You know, find your happiness, find your peace.
Listen,
bitch, I'm happy.
that is a bit. People are just miserable. And here's where I come from with that. With the misery love company. But if you gonna hate on me. I don't care. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. Look, you call me the bully, all that. It's cool. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I'm gonna go in the words of my man B. My man B back in the day used to tell me this. Straight up. You know, we outside doing what we doing back in the day. We young and dumb doing stupid stuff. My man B would always tell me. Of course, he had a blunt in his mouth. He'd always talk to me with a blunt in his mouth. Mm-hmm. If it ain't $500K in the trunk, it's not worth it. And this is exactly what he told me. 1 brick, 2 brick, 3 bricks, foolish. If it ain't $500K, I'm not doing no dirt. So I'm not going to beat nobody up. You guys may see, oh, Greg's a bully. Greg is a businessman. I am a business. I am a business entity. You understand what I'm saying? So I got more to lose than worrying about you haters and going to touch somebody than just ignoring you. And knowing that 99.7% of the time, the haters are just gonna hate from afar and talk Ishane groups, be chatty patties, not do nothing but chatty patty and tight. But that don't change my life.
But you know what I really do like and I really do enjoy is like when I meet men who want to build. I've met so many people with so much bread now that, hey man, let's buy some land. Let's do this. Let's do that. I said, brother, hey man, I'll give you the blueprint. I'll tell you what I did. I'll tell you what to buy, man. Do your own thing, man. And niggas be like, man, you don't want them for that. Nah, I don't need them for that. I get all my blessings. You know what I mean? Like
you did, you know, man. I mean, sometimes I had a young lady in one of the groups. Told her, I said, I need you to write down my rants when I go off. I said, because she was, I'm great with words. I'm a great writer. I said, but she was so good with words, I couldn't tell if she was angry or happy because she confused you with words. And I said, I need that. So when I'm yelling at somebody, I could just articulate my words so well that you don't know if I'm mad or not. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's like my biggest thing when it came to this YouTube, when it came to this business, shout out to you guys. We'll be in business almost 4 years. I believe 4 years in October. Hey, James, I'm sorry. Has it been 4 years yet? 4 years in October. Ask me how I stayed alive with all these businesses open up around me. I'll holler at you. And thank you, everybody. But what amazes me is when Dominicans, the locals, come to me and they go, why are they so jealous of you? I'm like, what are you talking about? Envidioso. They're jealous. I hope I said the word right. Why are Americans so jealous of you? Yeah. I'm like, damn, if you see it, that's weird. They go, people that I'm around talk about you, but then sit with you and are you friends? Said, but they talk so bad about you. And I try to figure out why. And I'm like, it's nothing. It is what it is. I'm a person who's lived my life. And Bo, you on that side, I watch you do almost similar. You live your life how you want to live it. You're not worried about the status quo of the boxes, as we say. So the jealousy comes from us making different life decisions than most people make. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I told somebody this a long time ago. I'm jealous, and no disrespect to nobody in the chat or none of my people. I'm jealous of the guy who got to live with his parents till he was 21. I'm jealous of him because I would have loved to live with my parents till I was 21 years old or 30 years old or whatever. I was on my own at an early age. So I'm actually jealous of that guy. That guy jealous of me. But you didn't see the struggle and what we went through in all those years to get where we at. But I'm jealous of that guy that got to live in that basement or that apartment or that room, whatever it was, until he was 30 years old.
Right. And you know what's so funny is like when people see me with Big Sam, people see me with different people that really got it. You know, and I be hanging out with people that really got it. And I tell people all the time, I'm the brokers of my friends. I remember one day, me and Sam was out. I I was grinding out, putting some deals together and shit. And then Sam said, "Oh, you know what I like about you? You don't ask nobody for shit. You just do it. You know, you put it together. You do it." I said, "Yeah, because I have to stand on my own. And just because my friends are millionaires, my friends got it, that don't mean I can lean on them and say, hey, bro, look, I need 100 stacks.
Nope.
And then the nigga tell me, no, I'm not going to give you 100 stacks. I can't get mad at him. So what I've been like floored at is guys that I know who got it and they see me doing something and then ask for help. Now they want to invest because they think shit right now.
You know what's crazy though? I was just laughing because I remember Sam was talking about my driving. Shout to Sam. Shout to Sam. Trashing my driving because I was trying to drive slow and not make everybody scared because I drive fast. Shout out to Sam talking ish about my driving. But like you said, we got friends that got it at the same time. That don't mean we got it. That ain't my money.
Yeah, right.
That ain't my money at all. I want my own thing. I want to do everything I did, and I'm gonna use the word that you guys used a couple years ago. I heard it in the rap song. I got it out the mud. I earned it. I deserve it. And I'm a love it because I earned it. You know what I'm saying? So I said it in my last live. I'm gonna say it again while you on here. I don't know if you saw in Black Men Travel, shout out to Black Men Travel, the group. Someone said if you can do it all over again in your 20s, what would you change? I responded nothing. Because everything I went through made me where I'm at today, who I am today. I wouldn't change
bro. In my 20s, I said, you know what, bro? I'm a fuck up life from 20 to 35. Start getting my life around my 40. Right? And I did all that. I had every experience. You know, I wrote a book. And I Googled it. So is that too. Yeah, I know. I remember you talking about my retirement. Exactly. And people can see my retirement.
And that's my thing. You do what you do. I'm not worried about that. Like we said, I'm not worried about what niggas. Listen, Bo, I love you to death, but if you tell me tomorrow, hey, I'm going to build skyscrapers in Dubai, I'm good with it. I want to give a quick shout. I want to give a quick shout to Doc, Alpha Customs, that Paradise Life joint. Shout to Doc. We on the merch game strong out here. And hold on, my bad. I didn't even see the back. Shout out to Doc Alpha because he came got a free shout out. Oh, by the way, Brando, Skrilla said y'all got beef. Oh, you told him now? All right. My bad. He said we got beef. Oh, you saw it. My fault. Shout out to Big Lou. Shout out to Ron Will. Oh, Big Lou, 100%. When you work for, you appreciate it, and I appreciate everything. But here's also, see, I don't know if you guys understand something. So I grew up a certain way. And back in the days, now you guys remember Finger Hut books, the catalogs, the Macy's. You see old guys next to me right now. Finger Hut catalog, Macy's catalog, Jason Penney catalog. I would look at things I couldn't afford, and I always say I'm gonna get that. So now, later in life, when I could afford it, and now when I can afford it, I walk in stores and I'll be like, I think I need a sleeping bag. I ain't going camping, but I just might want a sleeping bag. I think I need an air mattress, a double pillow air mattress. I ain't never gonna use it, but I saw it in the magazine and I wanted it. I'm gonna get it. So it's like you earn everything. You earn and earn and earn. You work and work and work to have the things you have, but you also want to appreciate it. I spend money sometimes thinking I don't gotta spend. Oh, we showing tats? Hold on. We showing tats? Wait.
Oh, you just got tatted, huh?
Paradise Life. I live this. I don't play that. I live this.
All right.
I live this.
All right, Greg. I need 2 seconds. Let me talk my shit for 2 seconds.
You got 3 seconds.
All right. So all my brothers out there, new, young, old, veteran travelers. a lot of old men, you know, we don't kiss and tell. So I'm not really talking to you. But if you feeling a chick, there's no such thing as a whole facts. You can't check a woman's whole facts. Yeah, you need to get someone that collar, dog.
718, just so they know. I live it on my chest.
You can't check a
woman. Get your 3 seconds. Get your 3 seconds.
You can't check a woman whole facts. If you dealing with that woman, you like that woman, rock out with that woman. You know, but get with you a woman who want to own a Mikado, a bodega, something that you can put to work. What real players do is we create streams of income for the women we dealing with, so they won't be in our pocket. So, like when I told Bianca, I said, "Yo, my granddaddy told me, whoever pay you, control you. You got 2 years to put in a plan that you quit your job, because I can't stand for a nigga to run my house. Because whoever pay you, control you. So if I was messing with a little DR chick, I would put in position of power. I would open a bodega or something, a little Mikado, have us selling avocados and rubbers out that thing to expat. You know, but rubbers. You can make it rubbers and bill. You can open a Mikado and sell rubbers and bill. You'll make a killing. And put a delivery on that.
I'll make a killing off the pills. So I got you. I got the pills on deck and flip flop.
But all I'm saying is, so many brothers, like, what I don't like, I don't down black women. My mama's black. My whole family's black.
Never.
Just because something ain't for you, don't mean you got to down it. Like I tell people all the time, I don't eat pork, but I don't talk shit about people who eat pork.
I could have sworn you had a ham sandwich one time you was here.
That's a negative. If you see me with a white,
you might go to jail. You might go to jail in Kuwait right now. I could have sworn you had a ham sandwich.
That's why I like being over here. You ain't got everything. No pork over here. No pork on the fork. Now, if you see me eating a ham sandwich, I was rubbing a white woman ass at your bar. We said when they start selling rubbers in Sosua, you go to the liquor store right there, right on the strip. They got magnums, everything right there.
They got rubbers in the pharmacy, right? They got by the way, they never had magnums. Someone must have told them to get some magnums. They got magnums in the pharmacy now.
At the liquor store right there by Sosua Lights.
Liquor store and the pharmacy now. And the pharmacy.
Right. Yeah. A man is judged, right? Man is judged by his woman.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Your woman is a reflection of you. Okay, so if you living good or you living effed up, that's whatever she's living is a reflection of how you live. So if she's messed up, she doing bad, she not doing nothing, she got no motivation, she got nothing going for herself. That shows how you live because you let her be that way.
Right. Like I'm okay. I'm cool with Bianca knowing passcodes and shit to different cities. Like if I get hit by a bus.
Oh, slow down, passcode. Time out. I'm about the passcodes. Go ahead. That's good for you, bro. Don't let dudes start giving their passcodes out.
No. I mean, she know where the buried treasure at. You know what I mean?
Okay, as she should.
You know, she know where the buried treasure at. You know, but I was looking at, you know, and I think it's hilarious. One of the guys posted in, I think, Black Men Travel when they had a little security camera and the girl went through his britches and shit. You seen that?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I thought that was hilarious. But that goes back to my thing where if you can afford to stay in Castellaneta for 5 nights, you can afford to get a $10, $15 spot in Sosua a night. And you ain't got to do that. Go get that baller bill, that condo you want. But if you're gonna smash some chicks, smash it somewhere all your belongings at, ain't that?
I'm with you on that.
But I feel like, and I don't know, but I feel like the brother was trying to get some creep cam, and he found it just became a detective cam.
There's a lot of creep cam going on. Just FYI.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't knock it, but I'm not with it.
And that's the thing too. I'm not with the creep cam either because that just ain't my vibe. Like I could have 100,000 views if I was on the creep cam, but I'm just not pimping myself out for those views.
And back to what you said as far as that goes. For the guys that show the girls and all that to get views, no knock on that. But I live in Sosua. I travel Dominican Republic. I travel Colombia. If you don't know there's women there, I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, a guy told me over there, man, I saw so many girls in Paradise Life shirts. All I say is, they support the movement. But I'm not out here promoting women. I'm out here promoting a good time because we're not here for a long time.
Just a good time.
Just a good time. With that shirt, that's why I said I want one with shirts. Right. Now, the reality is life is short. I lost a bunch of people like in a short period of time. I'm still here. And I didn't think I'd still be here. Right. But the reality is enjoy your life while you can. Because you never know when you never know, well, I don't know why I both said this, but you never know when you're going to walk in front of a bus.
Exactly.
I don't know how many buses I walk in front of, but just in case. But the creep cam thing, I don't really like. Like you said, that one video. Now that I think about it, it might have been a creep cam, and it turned into you're right. You might have about that.
Yeah, I mean, but that's my thing. You can do that. You can get content, but where we at outside of the content? You know what I mean? Like,
there is no content.
Right.
And no disrespect to my fellow YouTubers, real guys who do YouTube. A lot of guys have no content. Do you know now? I got a couple videos sent to me, but I'm gonna tell you what's going on, guys. The gay guy from Santo Domingo, I can't watch his videos. I blocked all his YouTubes. I blocked everything because all his 7 Instagrams. I blocked them all. I think he's all blocked on his channel, so he makes up a new one. I got like 70 people blocked. I don't care. You don't have to send me his stuff because he's irrelevant to my life and what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason in this world I need to worry about a guy who puts up the same videos every time he posts just so you guys can watch. I don't make money off YouTube. I don't make money off YouTube, guys. I make money off the merch. I make money on his beautiful chicken shack where they turn tricks in the back. I make money off of consultations. I make money off businesses, various businesses. I don't make money off arguing back and forth on YouTube with nobody. Right. Now, guys know I don't hold my tongue. It's that south side flipping me. I can't hold my tongue. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not out here bickering and shucking and jiving and doing this nonsense. I make my little comments and my little jokes. Like I said in my commercial, but it was my commercial. If you want to eat your food and not be all in the videos, all in YouTube, all in Instagram, come to Chicken Shack. But those are shots that were thrown at me that I responded to with 50 caliber bullets because I can't lose. Losing, shout out to my man Rich Cole. He had a tattoo right here on his arm. Losing is not an option. So no matter how much you talk about me, how much you diss me, how much you hate me, I'm gonna keep winning because I don't know what it's like to lose. And like Bo said, we're not just doing one thing. We're doing multiple things to keep us. Listen, I ain't trying to be in one position. My father told me this a long time ago. You see those guys on the corner, which it sounds cliche, but it's real. See those guys on the corner? They'll be there next year on that same corner. And you know what? I was a little knucklehead and I said, man, get out of here. But the next year, they was on the same corner doing the same thing.
You better believe it.
So me, I'm always trying to do something bigger and better. listen, I take a lot of what I do from personal training, and as a bodybuilder, guys who train bodybuilders. Anybody ever tell you they have a perfect body or they find the way they are, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. Every person you see that has a perfect body, quote unquote, you may be like, damn, that body perfect. You know what they thinking? I could do better. I can do better. And that's how I live my life. No matter how great you think I am, how great you think the business is, how great you think the movement is, I can do better. Because it's all about progress. It's all about not standing in the same position over and over and over again. We got the flip-flop shirts. We got the Paradise Life shirts. We got the Chicken Shack shirts. We're going to come up with another shirt next week. It is that creativity that keeps me motivated and keeps me moving. It's you guys. It's when Bo does something. And I like I said, I admire Bo. Bo's a brother and a friend. I go, damn, Bo did that. I was thinking of that same thing, but Bo executed it. I love it. Let me do it now. And and while I'm doing it, let me ask Bo for his help.
Right. And you know, I'm always thinking, do this, do this, do this.
People don't realize we talk behind the scenes. But while I'm doing it, I'm not going to say, I don't need Bo. I'm going to say, hey, Bo, can you tell me what I need to do based off what you did so I can get it done the right way? And that's how you do things.
Yeah. Because my whole thing is, what I don't like about the YouTube subculture is that, and I be watching, I only watch really shit that gonna make me better. Sometimes I might watch some coonery. Like I tell people all the time, I post my videos, but I don't watch my videos. I don't watch a lot of people's videos because I don't want to be influenced by a lot of people. But the last video I posted, and it was Zara going to check out the spot I rented for Kurt.
Yes.
And I was like, and I said, damn, I like that video. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm behind the scenes, I'm producing, I'm creating. And I was like, damn, you know, I really have a natural knack for creating videos. I like creating videos and I like investing in my equipment. I like, you know, doing shit like that. So I say, you know what? I just want to make better content.
Look, so real quick, since I got Marv Gotham on here, shout to Marv Gotham. They got the big Memorial Weekend, big ticket weekend coming up. Their boat party is on the 30th. For you guys that are coming Memorial Weekend, the Paradise Life official boat party is moved to the 29th. Marv Gotham, his crew, big ticket, and whoever's coming through, they got the 30th. So shout to all you guys coming through. Shout to Marv Gotham. Great dude, man. Him and the homies been in touch with me. They've been doing their thing. But you know what? As you said that, Bo, I'm going to say this. I don't think people realize when we talk about ourselves in the context of how we do things, how we handle things, I'm not down in how the next man does it. I'm just saying how I do it. You're saying how you do it. Because we don't do things, listen, we don't do things the same. And I may tell you, Bo, hey, this, da-da-da. You may tell me, hey, Greg, da-da-da. It is what it is. But I'm not downing how the next man does his thing. I'm just saying I have to do it a particular way because my results are based on what I do.
Right.
The results are not based on opinions. The results are not based on bad advice. The results are not based on good advice. The results are based on what I decide to do. And the only way to get those results is by executing it the way I think it should be executed. Now, if I need help, I call for help. If I need guidance, I call for guidance.
Yeah. And
I don't know it all.
I don't know it all either. And I'm all about getting a mentor. Like, and shout out to the homie at Beat Renegades. I remember like the first time.
Beat Renegades, yes, shout out to Beat Renegades.
Shout out to Rome. Shout out to Beat Renegades because I was so green and square. And he was like, hey, man, he had hit me up 5 or 6 times. He was like, hey, bro, I'm going to give you some beats. I'm like, nigga, what I need some beats for? What I need beats for? But then when I started downloading YouTube library, and
Yes.
I had all the beats that he sent me, and I said, "This is why I need beats. This is why I need beats." And I said, "You know what? I'm gonna put this man beat. I'm only gonna use this man beats. The first nigga to reach out to me, I'm only gonna use his beat, and I'm gonna give him a shout out on my shit every time I use his beat. Now, you know what I mean? And like, I look at Free. Shout out to Free Society, right? Shout out to Free Society.
Big shout, big shout.
And when me and Free met and we started talking, he says, "Man, I like your video." And so Free's another person I talk to behind the scenes because I know he invested in his equipment. He's trying to do his thing, and I hit him. He might hit me and say, "Man, I see you making movies. You making movies, or you doing it?" I said, "You like that?" I said, "You like that?" I said, "Man, I like this one." And we'll sit there and talk about equipment. We'll talk about beats or structure or something like that. And that's where I'm at now. I'm at like, hey, I just got here.
I'll be here.
And shout out to G at Pinnacle. Pinnacle.
Shout out to G.
Shout out to G at Pinnacle Images.
He'll be here taking some photos in a little while.
And so the little stuff that these people add or contribute to me, and I'm like, I was shunning. I'm like, nah, I need this and that. So now, after being in all these travel groups and all this shit, I said, you know what, bro? I need to make my own travel group. I need to make my own travel thing because when I'm in everybody's shit, everybody else, they have their thing. And I'm not mad at their thing, but I want my own thing. Because what I dislike is if I go to a travel group that I'm a part of and I say, hey, bro, there's any landscapers in here? I need to get the grass cut in Atlanta. Not one landscaper in there. 7,000, 10,000 people in there. Hey, is there anybody that can help me proofread this document? No lawyers in here. Can I get, when you need some help, it's cool to be in a group, you got 10,000 people, but if the people cannot contribute to your thing, that's not my lane.
Gotcha.
So when I get on the phone with Sam, I say, hey, nigga, you know I'm in Kuwait. I'm trying to maybe start my own logistics company because you know I got my logistics company in the States. Well, man, you know I got this logistics company. I got this Sam. I'm doing this and that. So that's my resource. That's my network. I could do some of that. When I called G, I was texting something. I said something. G hit me back. I said, man, I want to make a movie based upon my book. He said, nigga, send me your book. I'll write the screenplay. Give me some points. I said, nigga, done data. But those are my resources. I don't want to be a part of a group if it doesn't have it. We can send pictures of women all day. We can send this and that all day. But what matters to me the most is when I can be able to call Greg and like, hey, bro, we're going to Peru. In Peru? When I call other niggas, like, hey, bro, me, Greg, I got another nigga on the line, me, Sam in now, I got this nigga in now, I got 6 niggas, get me in Peru. We all gonna get, look, y'all bougie niggas can rich y'all spot, low key, we can get the little crash pad, you know, because I just want a network of people that I'm a low blue collar dude. I don't need to stay in a 5-star hotel every night.
Facts. I don't need any.
But when I'm with Sam, and I know he living like that, he wants to stay in the Intercontinental. And I'm gonna tell him, hey, bro, I only got $100 in this room in the Continental now.
Sam, shout out to Sam. But Sam level a little bit different than most people. Sam is a he don't ask how much it costs type person.
No, he don't.
Sam,
but
he don't ask how much it costs.
He's living like that, but that's his real life. So I'm not mad at his real life. I'm not mad at his life, and I don't need to compete with that. But when I say, hey, bro, I need this, he can get that. He can make it happen. But I want our resources to match our network.
Here's the thing, and I want to say this as a joke at first. So Bo Rakes was in Paradise Life, which is a travel and networking group. By the way, we have LLCs in Colombia, America, and DR right now. We're going to Brazil. LLCs, we're a business. We're a travel and a business network. But Bo Rakes kicked us to the curb. He said we're not good enough. That's another story. But what you're saying is 100% right. Everything we do, and I think a lot of people get this misconstrued. I'm trying to build to the next level. I told this chat previously with Paradise Life, ain't nothing I can't get done. Ain't nothing I can't get. Ain't nothing. There's not a single type of individual I can't find in my Paradise Life group. Now,
Right.
if they're not in that group, there's someone who says, well, guess what? My brother doesn't do travel groups, but he got that.
Right.
The network is the most important. Blacksmith, what up? Capone in the building. The network is the most important thing. And that's what I think people forget about life, period.
Right.
Not just the internet, not just the groups. Networking.
Right.
Network to build to keep building yourself up. You don't know who you're gonna meet. Like when I first met Sam, I had no idea Sam was this. You know, we know Sam got banked. I had no idea.
He living like that.
We just kicked it on some Goodfellas stuff, having drink. We were talking about me and Sam met talking about vodka, having a good time on the beach, yapping about vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out,
he living
Sam,
like that.
He living this. He's living. His life is different.
Right.
But he's a great dude, except when he's talking about my driving. He's a great. Shout out to Sam. He's a great dude, except when he's talking about my driving. But he's a great dude.
But and humble too. So when you can
very humble.
When he can say, "Hey man, what you doing today?" I said, "Man, I'm finna go to Flip Flop." Man, fuck it, let's go to Flip Flop. He do got them wings, you know. Like then we gonna go over here and post up, and then he said, "Man, bro, this shit. I see why." But that's why I did the broken bougie with him. I'm gonna tell you, look, I ain't got it. I'm fucked up, but I'm on. Yeah.
Say, Sam gonna kill us for this video right now. But Sam
he got to. But not only do I meet him, I meet his friends that got it. They got it. Then what I do? I bring them all the flip flops, and we sitting there.
Right.
I'm the brokest nigga at the table, and we sitting there having a good time. But
wait, time out. That particular table he talking about, I was kind of nervous to walk to that table. There's a lot of money at that table. So Bo Rakes was the brokest, and I was like, do I go over there and say hello? Because should I be the waiter? Like, what should I do? It was so much money at that table. I was like, tú ven ahora trabajando. Vuelve en 20 minutos. Yeah. I was like, should I be their waiter? Like, there's so much money at the table. I was gonna bring the drinks. I was gonna make pina coladas and everything.
Hey, but look.
But the great part is, go ahead, bro.
Now this is the funny shit though, right? And what gets me and kills me is one day I'm like trying to get another architect. I'm trying to do this, and he's sitting there watching me over the past 3-4 months put this building together and meet with architects, meet with engineers, and meet with other people. And we riding back to Sosua, you know, because he would always take me to my appointments because, you know, Sam has a car. And he says, on the way back, he looked at me, he said, "Hey, man, I see all the work you doing, dog." He said, "Little bruh, if I got to give you the money myself, my nigga, we ain't gonna let you guys go." Hey, look. And I looked at him. He said, "Man, all bullshit aside, man, you done put so much work in this." He said, "Man, if I got to give you the money myself," he asked me what the number was. And I gave him the number. He said, "Bro, I'll give you that, man. I'll give you that. But nigga, I need my money back. I'll give you that. but it was like.
And so you guys who don't know Sam is a great dude. You see him in Bo Ray's video. His money's a little different, a lot different. But he's a great person. Like, and that's the type of person he is. You know what I'm saying? Great dude.
I just am blessed upon being blessed with people who want to see me win.
Yes.
And that I don't have my hand out. You know what I mean?
But you know what though? I'm gonna make two comments. First off, like I said, Sam's just a different type of dude, a great, humble dude, but he's always willing to put his neck out there for you.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I'm kind of on the fence on seeing you win. I'm not on the fence. Nah, I definitely want to say everybody win.
Bianca win too, right? Bianca gonna win. She can buy you more drinks, okay?
She good, yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys gotta understand something. There's people that will come in your life that will literally make such an imprint on you that you have no choice but to ride with them because they're riding with you regardless. Which is the type of dude Sam. Listen, Sam, I was with Freddie. I did the bags with Freddie. I was doing the bags the whole time, the food bags. So I was with Freddie. And while I'm with Freddie, Freddie's driving me around La Union. First time in La Union giving bags out.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam calls. And Sam goes to Freddie, hey, how much you need for that? Da, da, da. You know, Tom, things are hard, right? Things are hard at that moment. So we give it out. We might have about, don't get me lying, maybe 30, 40 bags, whatever it was that day, me and Freddie. And then Sam gets on the phone. I'm talking to him, whatever. He's like, hey, how many people y'all feeding today? And he was willing to just throw. I said, look, Sam, I've got a bunch of donations already. I'm doing my money in a donation, but we giving food out. This was the day me and Freddie were together, but Freddie was still doing his thing too. And Sam was like, hey, I'm gonna send this amount, let's give the people some food.
Let's get it.
You got great people that are around sometimes. I'm gonna tell you like this for the audience, for the 151 in the chat that didn't hit the like button. Bo's an asshole. I'm an asshole. But we are about not just making money, which is great. Making money is great. But we're about helping the people and progressing in the long scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say something, and Sam's probably gonna kick both our asses whenever he a big motherfucker too. Whenever his ass get down, when he probably gonna be like, you mofos, like he probably gonna talk about, I love Sam. But like you run into people like that who, regardless of their financial situation, it's like, hey, let's get it. My only knock on Sam, and we're gonna move on to the next topic after this. He complained about my drive. He said I drive like a grandmother. I said, you always drive how I really drive.
His head didn't hit the roof though. Next topic.
There you go. So, Bo, we were talking about cleaning the house, and I want to get back to that.
Right. I
don't know if you know, but Paradise Life has gone through the roof. It has gone through the roof, which is great.
As you should.
But as it's gotten bigger,
I want to commend you on doing something that I can't do or probably wouldn't be willing to do. Because you started a gang, and I tried to ask you that day when I put on the shirt was I in the gang. But you gave me you selected really good that day.
It's a game. It's a game.
But you
breaking up, Bo. You breaking up.
You gave so many people purpose, outlet, a place to be that is it's just me. Oh shit, hold on. We back on?
Yeah, you good. You good now. You good. You froze up fully.
We back. We good.
You back. You back. You good. Disappeared again, but you was good. So, by the way, I'm drinking wine out of my.
All right, Greg, where we at?
There you go. All right, now you're perfect. Now you're perfect.
All right, perfect. But what I want to say is that Paradise Life has welcomed with open arms a lot of people from all over the world, all walks of life. We don't say the brother's name, but I forget the brother. He's like a police, but he's in Sosua every 7 days. Tall, brown, dark skinned brother and shit.
Flacco.
I have my own reservations about police, and I don't fuck with the police, but I fuck with Flacco. You know what I mean? It's like I hung out and kicking with him, drank and whatever. I was like, damn, nigga, did you just leave? He was like, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm coming right back.
He's everything.
And he's like, yeah, I'm police. But I said, fuck, I can't hate the nigga because he's a police. But we had already got cool after that. So it's like, we all have our personal issues and our traumas and PTSD. And I've mastered coexisting with other guys abroad.
But why? Here's my thing. As you say that, why can't we coexist? My biggest thing with people is and brothers that we call it the matrix mentality.
Right.
We are a hateful group of people.
I'm talking about. That's why I try not to be in groups that people so hateful. Like niggas hated me for having my wife with me.
Yes, 100%.
And didn't know me, but it's like, but when other brothers, sisters, whatever decide to go to another country, I be, if they come to DR, I'm open arms. Like, I just don't respect that shit. Like, bro, I'm not gonna hate on another dude because he do something different to me.
The reality is, we're a hateful group of people, and I love my brothers and sisters, but we're a hateful group of people, which is why we got the narrative that black women are no good. I told you, like you said, I don't feel the same way. I got 3 black, beautiful babies with 3 black, beautiful women. I never had that issue, but as a people, the way we've got to do better is someone got at me one day. Well, Greg, you don't rock with that person. I said, I don't rock with them. I didn't tell you not to rock with them. I got my personal issues, but I've literally been in groups and said, don't let my personal issue stop you from supporting that person. I don't got to do that. Right. But you know what? I will never wish bad on anyone. I will never wish failure on anyone.
Yeah.
I want everybody to win.
Agree, bro.
We all can't win, but I want everybody to win. And I will never sit there and say something like one of my dudes texted me, well, he was my dude. He not no more. He was like, you got people afraid to go to this location. I said, I ain't telling nobody be afraid. I told people, go try it out. Same as Colombia. Go try it. Right. At least try it once. If you don't like it, it's on you. But go because you may feel different. Don't worry about the person. Check out the business. If you don't get what you came for, I'm cool with it. But don't say I'm not. Now, my loyal dudes go, well, I'm loyal to you, G. Okay, great. I love it. I'm loyal like a dog. And that's my biggest flaw. I'm too loyal. But I told people in a bunch of groups, do not go to this man's business because of me. Go and support. If you don't like it, don't go back. But if you like it, me and you have no issues amongst each other. We're good.
All right.
I have no issues with that.
Can I troll and be serious for 30 seconds?
You can troll and be serious for 31 seconds.
So when I get back to DR, we're going to Atlanta Lights.
I will go to Miami and you can go to my Atlanta Lights.
Can I buy you drinks from Atlanta Lights?
And you can bring them downstairs.
I will. That's fair. Now that's compromise.
I'm a compromising person.
All right, so let's do this. Roll rates.
You're going really slow right now. Your whole Wi-Fi is going slow. You are not meant to say this, you will say. Repeat yourself, because you was not meant to say that. Repeat yourself.
Will you try the wings if I buy them? Give me your honest opinion.
Oh, let's do this. As I tell you, yes, I will try the wings. I'm gonna tell you something else.
Okay, tell me.
I will never trash nobody's business.
No.
Well, I'm on something different. I'm not talking about that place. Not talking about that.
I got you.
If you mother effers, and you know who I'm talking to, ever tell me to go to, I'm gonna say the ranch, the local ranch. So you guys, now you know what I'm talking about? Can you nod your head, yes or no? Okay. I was so excited.
What was the ranch though?
No, the local ranch. Local ranch. I'm talking about another spot.
Yeah, I got you. I know.
I went. There's a spot in Puerto Plata. I went. Matter of fact, when I looked at the house in Doral, I went. I was super excited. I'm not gonna trash. I would never trash another person's business. I was so excited to try these wings. I ordered the wings. I ordered a Coca-Cola. I got the onion rings. I'm ready to roll. I bite into these wings.
Yeah, okay.
The flavor was amazing. I was like, oh my God. But me being a foodie, I'm biting down. I'm tasting I want all the flavors. I have all the flavors. It was raw. So I put it down. I grabbed another wing. Maybe it was one bag wing. I picked another wing up. It was raw. Now, if you guys don't know what raw wings are, it's when the bone is black and the meat is pink. I ate 4 wings. I tried at least. And I said, I went in one of these groups. And I said, you mofos ever recommend another place? We got beat. Because I spent a year and a half excited to have these. I was so looking forward to it. I never got a chance to stop in there. I said, I gotta go. I want to have a different type of food. The flavor was amazing. And you know what happened? I got raw food. I ordered the bill. Even the waitress, what's wrong? I said, give me the bill. I'm out. Give me the bill. I'm out. I'm out of here. No beef, no nothing. I don't want to talk to a manager. I just said, I'm disappointed. So now I'm going to tell you.
It sounded fair. That sounded fair.
I won't, because I don't trash nobody's business. That's not how I get down. I don't trash anybody's business.
It sounded fair.
But I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
As you tell me you're going to buy these wings that I'm going to eat, I'm going to try them. Do you know one photo
right.
with you in that place brings a whole lot of moolah. That's all I'm going to say.
All I want to say is I just want you to try the wings.
I'm going to try.
I want to try the wings. I want to try them with you.
I'm going to try. I say yes.
All right. There ain't got to be no photos, no nothing. It could be audio.
It could be audio, could be AV, what's it, XCV, AV, whatever it used to be back in the day. It could be beta, could be VHS, Betamax, whatever. I'm with it.
All right, so we got that locked in. So all right, I got 5 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do a round. 5 minutes. What we
got? Spit some bars. Spit some bars.
It's your boy Bo Rakes living in Kuwait. Sorry that you gotta wait, but please don't hate. Your boy big.
Yo, I'm gonna take over because your Wi-Fi bad. Your Wi-Fi bad, and all the viewers mad. You drinking out that cup because you just don't give up. But your cup is Bo Rakes. My cup is the Shack, and we know how we getting down, and we know how we getting back. And yes, you were trying to. He said you were chopping through. Wait a minute. Oh! New dish alert. Hold on. Oh my God. Lamb B on the menu. That's conch.
What that is?
That's
That's
lamb B
conch?
right there. That's conch right there. Conch and that sauteed potato.
Okay, that's how you living, huh?
I would like a little bit of hot sauce in the ginger ale, please.
Oh man. Oh
But
man.
look, I want you to spit one more verse that doesn't freeze with the Wi-Fi.
It's your boy Big Spew. Some of your old ladies I've been through. I hit them and quit them. You double dip them. You send them Western Union. I put them in the. We all been through them.
Hey,
I look
listen.
good. I look good, bro.
I'm the chicken shack by the sea. Don't confuse me for the tuna. Chicken of the sea. When you see the sea in the chicken shack, you know who I be. I'm flip-flop. We always on top. Body's gonna drop. But you know what, like Puffy? We don't stop. We don't stop. Shout to Bo. His Kuwait Wi-Fi is gone. I love Bo to death. Thank you, Bo. So you guys stay tuned for more Wednesday Night Raw coming. So hit that like button, guys. We're almost at 10,000. We getting stalled. I'm about to eat this dope ass lamb beef. See the flip-flop shirt on. Yes, we serve lamb beef. I got a bunch of off-menu items. I had chicken cordon bleu last night. Oh my God. We make everything in flip-flop. And we just do what we do. I want to say big shout to all you guys for rocking with us. Shout to Big Spew rocking the whole time. It's his day off. He showed nothing but love as he does. And by the way, in this Chicken Shack cup was a whole lot of Merlot. It was definitely not coffee. But shout to Big Spew. I got a couple videos coming this week besides Wednesday Night Raw. We're gonna break the internet with the next video I got. But like I told you guys, sometimes you gotta evaluate relationship. Matter of fact, you know what? We're gonna flip side. Let's do it like that. We're not done yet. We here. It's Sunday, but let's do a flip side. Sometimes someone just showed me what is that? Someone just showed me a Grey Goose bottle. Sometimes you gotta evaluate relationships. Sometimes you gotta clean house. Okay, and I apologize. Someone showed me a dope ass Grey Goose bottle. I gotta buy that. People use the word brother too loosely. I had people say, "Yo, that's your brother. Y'all like brothers." Let me get a close up right here so you guys understand where I'm coming from. We may have been like brothers. We may have felt like brothers. We may have been play cousins. But my bloodline don't raise suckers. So we can't be brothers. When you do things to go against me, I wash my hands of you. I'm a businessman. I'm focused on flip-flop, Paradise Life, and the Chicken Shack. And I say the Chicken Shack because my next business that's opening up is going to be called the Chicken Shack. LLC be done this week. Understand something. The people you think are your best friends sometimes are your best enemies. Life is what you make it, but make sure you make it the best life you can possibly. If you don't throw that goddamn bottle out there, the best life you can be. That's my man, Joe. He get on my nerves. He a big motherfucker. He get on my nerves. Make sure you watch those people closest to you. I lost a lot of friends from this Paradise Life booming. But then someone told me, they was never your friends if you lost them. They was never your family if you lost them. And that's real. I got my dudes I love who love me. And see, my biggest flaw is loyalty. Because I'll bury a body with you. I'll bury the body with you. I'll find a spot. I'll shovel with you. But as soon as you turn on me, you're young. And there are people that are closest to you right now that ain't with you. They're not really with you. They just with you to get to where they want to be, to use you while they're with you to get to their position. Paradise Life has spawned a bunch of groups, has spawned a bunch of activities, has spawned a bunch of merchandise, and I love it. It's cool. But for those people I thought were my friends who turned out not to be my friends, for those people I call brother who turned out not to be my brother, it's what it is. I'm going to continue being me. You continue to be the sucker your father raised you to be. That's the difference. All the chatty patty and all the groups. I'm at the same spot every day. And no one ever comes up and says, I got a problem with you. What they do is they tippity type. Bars. Thank you, Henry. Bars. With the chicken shack. I shouted you out, I'm going to shout you out again, Henry. The chicken shack. You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song. And Henry's right there. Thank you, Henry. I'm going to win regardless. Because I'm a winner. Everything about me is about progress and success. And I don't do it for me. I do it for my legacy. I do it for my kids, my grandkids. To this day, my grandkids ain't got to work. And Doc is starting his BS. Hold on, right. I'm going to drink it, Doc. Let me get a superfood. I'm going to drink it. Shout to Doc. And like I said, hold on. This dope out on my foot, my shirt. Flip flop. This is Alpha One Customs, y'all. My man Doc. He a sponsor, but he don't get a free shout out today. He owed me about 25 shirts. I love him, man. Shout out to Doc. That's Alpha One Customs. For you guys, I shouted out Alpha One Customs in my other lives. That's the guy, right? Well, I ain't gonna show you, but that's the shirt he just made for me. Shout to Big Doc in the building. You think he got out drinking me, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that when the live is over. Strive to be the best you can be. And remember, some of those people close to you ain't your people. Some of those people that you think are with you are actually against you. They're just there. I have one of the biggest travel movements in the world. I'm one of the top 3 travel groups in the world. Hands down. I love all the travel groups. None but love. But I'm one of the biggest in the world. And I noticed people will move on and attach themselves to another group, a new group, just to be popular. I set the blueprint. And when the people were next to me, they saw the blueprint, they ride with it, and then they started their own thing. I don't care what you think about me personally, but don't you ever tell me I wasn't honest. Don't you ever tell me I wasn't real. Don't you ever tell me I wasn't authentic. I love every single one of you guys. I show love to everybody. But I've realized through this YouTube, through this Paradise Life movement, through my dealings on a daily basis, there's more snakes on their belly than there are real dudes standing 10 toes down. 10 toes down. Snakes on their belly snuggling. 10 toes down dudes, they rocking. I love all of y'all. Let me get to these last 27 comments. Jackson Jeter, shout out to Jackson Jeter. Great dude, one of the bros right there. Jackson, hit me up. You need to be in Paradise Life right now. I don't know why you're not up in there. Brown Liquor Baron, my homie Jay, what up? But shout out to all my guys. Sosua Sasquatch, definitely not Joe Budden Bob's. I'm just speaking what it is. I did this from the mud. All my guys will say, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of what you did. This is from the mud. This is from the SV to God. $39.95. It went up to $69.95. $39.95 wasn't enough. It's now $69.95. Because everybody's so scared how to move. I keep hearing complaints. I got you. But I appreciate every one of y'all riding with me and Bo this whole Sunday service. Deacon Do Wrong, shout to him. And yes, Knicks are playing in the next. It's about to start now. Guys, don't let that person next to you infiltrate your aura, take you out of your square. Don't let that person you think is your friend, your brother, your sister, your cousin. Don't let them give you self-doubt. You can do it. You can make it happen. You will make it happen. I got 4 businesses just opened up around me, and I'm still one of the most successful businesses out here. Ask me how I did it. I focused on me. I ain't focused on what they was doing. I focused on what I'm doing. I'm surrounded by new businesses. Surrounded. But I still make it happen. Guys, you be good. You be great. Hit the like button. Share, subscribe. Hey, you got the photos? I think you're missing one. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate all you. Almost to 10,000. Let's get to that 10,000, guys, because I got some dope giveaways to give you guys. Appreciate all y'all. There's a flip-flop. I'm out.